Welcome back to another video. It's me, Jay from KJ Reacts, and today I have a group that I know you've been missing. I know you've been going to sleep at night crying. iKON, please come home type of stuff. But today we got iKON. I'm gonna check out their live performances. I haven't done too many of those. I'm not sure why. Y'all need to slap me sometimes or just subscribe. I think a subscription would help a lot. But today we got I'm Okay, Killing Me, and Dumb and Dumber. Let's enjoy it, man. Subscribe to the channel. Let's have fun. This is a violin. Hey. 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 Okay. B.I. Wait a minute. Is this the first time? Correct me if I'm wrong. You know I love you and I love your opinions. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first time that I've seen a group start off a video with a dance break? I don't think I've seen too many groups or songs where a group came out first and did a dance portion and then got into the song. Normally they get into the song and then towards the end they kind of give you a dance break and they may get into the song again, or they just may end it like that. But this may be the very first time that I've seen this, which it got me locked in, because B.I. coming in, him doing a little solo dance while people on the ground, and he kind of, you feel me, was hard. That was hard. That was hard. The instrumental was hard. 또 어김없이 너의 흔적이 나만을 괴롭힌다. 죽겠다. 남대하듯이 돌아섰는데 왜 나는 외로울까? 소용날 줄 알았어 헤어진 매드게. 근데 널 닮은 순간 알아버리다는 게 미련하게도 미련은 아마 후회 비슷한 거래. 잘 먹고 잘 살고 있을 놓았다는 난 Hey, look at my boy. Hold on. Look at my boy. We gotta watch that real quick. Look at my boy. Better get you some. He's surrounded by the hugs. You feel me? When you sing like that, that's what happens. You feel me? They just be crawling all over you like that. You know? But look, man, please don't ever do this again, iKON. If y'all do this, I'm sending a lawsuit, or we gonna have some problems, because there's no way y'all had B.I. and Bobby back to back like that. That isn't, I can't take that much. You feel me? My heart can't take that amount of talent back to back. With B.I. coming in, you feel me, with a song that, you know, it starts off kind of slow. And he comes in and he's in character. And then Bobby coming in, you know him with his passion. You feel me? He got that Virginia on him. You feel me? On his back. He represent every time he on that stage. He coming in, he just spitting bars. Giving you passion. That was insane. My heart almost, you feel me, it was out of control for a second. I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. No, you know what this beat reminds me of? Look, correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear this beat reminds me of, like, y'all watch the Korean baseball games and the girls be at the baseball games, they be do 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 do. You feel me? They be dancing like that. That's what this beat remind me of. You know, like, it'd be crazy if they start doing that, you know, mid-performance. You see baseball players come out and they like, you know, that'd be crazy. I hope they don't do that, but it reminded me of that, which is it's popular. I don't know That's like baseball cheerleaders, or I don't know what they be doing, but I just wanted to say that. Hey! Come on. That's mama right there. Come on, Janae. Yeah. I just don't think iKON would be iKON without Janae. I mean, you could say that about any member, but Janae has such that growl, that grit to his voice that, like, if you took it out, you almost, it just wouldn't be iKON and who iKON is today. And especially their arrangements, they probably have the most perfect arrangement when it comes to, when the artists come in. You feel me? Because him coming in at that part with his growl, with his rock and roll kind of voice, it even though the tone and the melody may be still flatlining right now, like it's just the same, his voice alone comes in and makes it different and feels different at the same time. And then also B.I., there's going to never be artists like B.I. and Bobby. There's never going to be rappers who come in and do what they do because they're different. There's a lot of rappers out there, but you listen to them, and I'm going to be honest, they're starting to be similar. You feel me? Y'all know the Spider-Man meme? You feel me? Like this? Spider-Man's looking at Spider-Man's. I feel like a lot of rappers nowadays come in, and it's just like, that's what they're doing. But B.I., Bobby are two artists, two rappers that you can't even put them in that circle where they're pointing at, like, we're the same. You feel me? Doppelganger type stuff. You can't. It reminds me of that, does it? Mr. Whoa. 이별을 택했을까? 조금만큼 사랑해나 봐. 거센 도시 다시 타오르나 봐. That was personal. That was a personal scream. 조금만큼 사랑해나 봐. 거센 도시 다시 타오르나 봐. 가슴 저린 그의 요맹가. That's personal screams right there. The oldest. It's too fun. I have nothing to say. Let's get into the next one. I'm okay.
I feel like everyone has turned their back on me. I feel bad for myself. I feel so small.
Is he pillow talking?
When I become lonely, if you ever witness my tears, please walk past by me. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Not okay.
This is the first time I think I've ever heard them start off that song like that. I don't know if that's actually in the original MV. Maybe it is. I haven't listened to it in a long time. But I love kind of that style of doing it. Kind of, just in this talking. Almost like a letter. Almost like it's your final letter that you're writing and you're sending it in. And you're, like, somebody's reading it, and that's like the narration going on. And I love that the first time he's like, if you see me with tears, walk past me. I'm okay. One time. I'm okay. 2 times. Because, somebody asks you, are you okay? You're like, I'm good. You feel me? But you probably going through the most difficult things. And with this group, we know they went through some difficult things. So it's like, I'm okay. Then that second time, it's like, are you good, my brother? Like, for real, like, let me know. And you're like, you itching, like, do I say it? Nah, because they probably, I don't want to put too much on their plate. I don't want to feel like a burden to them. And you're like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm good. And that third time, they're like, nah, like, I can see something's going on. Like, are you okay? And that's when people normally just shut down and they're like, you know what? I'm not. You know, so that was a beautiful way to get into this.
I'm okay. 걱정하지 마. 신경 쓰지 마. 차라리 혼자 있는 게 나. 익숙하니까.
Okay.
듣기 싫어 모든 힘이 되는 말들 현실이 무거워 들지 못한 자은 시옥을 찾다가 채워지는 잔들 맨 말에 내가 그게 솔직해지지 않아 돈도마치 어떤 상황이 와도 언제니 편할 때도 외로움은 나를 잡고 아프게 많아도 무기력에 무너져 잘 지내냐 물으면 대답변은 밝은 미소
Hey, Song's voice sounds good on this. Ah, it's perfect actually. Jan-Woo just looked like an office worker. I'm not gonna lie to you. I look at him and I'm like, there's never in a million times I'll look at him and go, there's no way you're an idol. And it's not just he just looked like an everyday salary man. You feel me? Go to work, you know, make his money, you know, go home to his family, be father, and just chill type stuff, you know. But he's so skillful. It's like you forget how great he is every single time, you know, because you see him and you're like, can he sing? Is he part of the group? What's going on? And you hear him, you're like, where is this coming from? You feel me? And I love that he decided to become an idol because I'm sure a lot of people around him had them similar words for him, similar thoughts. Like, I don't know if you can do it. I don't know if you're fit for it. I don't know if you match the idol, you know, with the standards of what an idol is. And so it's cool that he made it. And he's like, you know what? I'll break those standards.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. I like your dance moves too.
난 괜찮은데 왜 난 떠는지 이별이 날카로워 조금 긁혔을 뿐 금방 나아지겠지 하루 이틀 지나면 제목의 의미는 꼭 행복하라고 눈물의 의미는 진실로 사랑했다고 또 이제 떠나간다고 날 죽지 않는 인생이 끝난 사람처럼 날 보지 말아줘 바람이 스치면 낙엽이 흔들리고 파도가 스치며 바다가 흔들리는 사랑이 스치면 더 흔들렸을 뿐
Okay.
눈물을 보게 되면 눈이 모른 척해줘 I'm okay 위로하지 마 동정하지 마
Their dance moves is just, it's cool. You feel me? Like, I look at their dance moves and I'm like, I like watching y'all dance. Like, it's very, the style and the choices is very cool to see. You know, especially it goes along well with the song, you know. And it's not just a bunch of, they just not trying to do a bunch of dance moves. You know, everything they do has a purpose to why they're doing it. You feel me? And I love that they're saying, I'm like, okay, this is an okay sign. I don't know if it's the same in Korea, but they use it. You feel me? And it kind of went down, you know, almost like I'm okay, but then you start letting that guard down a little bit and then expressing that I'm not okay. I don't know if that was intentional. You know, that's just how I peep it. But again, they have these dance moves that really go well with the lyrics of the song so that you can watch without knowing what they're saying and you can feel what they're saying through their dance.
I'm okay 걱정하지 마 신경 쓰지 마 차라리 혼자 있는 게 난 익숙하니까 I'm 없는 네가 나 원망스러워 Leave me alone 내게 다가오지 마 어차피 떠나갈 사람 죽을까봐 무서워 I'm okay 위로하지 마
Come on. Y'all forgot Jim Walker really sing, huh? Y'all forgot.
걱정하지 마 신경 쓰지 마 차라리 혼자 있는 게 나 익숙하니까 I'm okay 아무것도 모르잖아 너 다 아는 척 하지 말아줘 날 위한다는 말 오지랖도 넓으셔 혼자 있고 싶으니 날 좀 내버려둬
I'm not gonna lie, that ending right there with DK, you know, with just the acapella removing the instrumental, it's so beautiful, and it reminded me of Untitled with GD. You know, just is the way that, you know, in Untitled, that kind of like just kind of letting go, and DK at that end just looked like I'm just letting go. You feel me? Like I'm tired of saying I'm okay when I'm not okay. You feel me? So now I'm just gonna just allow myself to just express myself a little bit more, which is beautiful. We got another song. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. I hope y'all having fun. We had to turn it up a little bit. We gotta go stupid. Oh God! Oh yeah, yo yeah! Oh yeah, yo yeah!
We going down 나 봄이 없어 나 속에 멈춰 그래서 소리 높아 숨줄 자연스러운 슬랩스틱 오늘 버린 느낌은 클래식 길거리 모자 너에게 너만 꺼보네 눈 돌아가지 When I enter the room
I'm seeing a pattern here too. Are y'all seeing the pattern that I'm seeing? It seems like they're starting off, maybe just the concerts, I'm not sure. I would have to go back and see if also the MVs of their songs, they start off that way. But they start off the songs a lot with B.I. You know, B.I. comes in first. Then normally after that will be Bobby. You know, they do another, you know, a little rap part. Just because the styles of Bobby and B.I. is very different, you know. I would say if the styles were similar, you may not want Bobby and B.I. to be right next to each other like that. Because, again, when you make music, too, it's about keeping the engagement. And if you have two artists that sound the same, it's going to kind of, you know, be very just straightforward. You feel me? Just zzz, and you don't want that in anything, really. And so because they're so different, they bring such different type of passion. It's perfect to have them, you know, back to back. And then they get into kind of a singer, you know, normally I want to say Jim Won, or song comes in. I know the song comes in, and it seems like they kind of have this style and arrangement, and they keep it, you know, throughout just most of the That's the Asian squad. I can't do it. Like, y'all ready? Y'all ready? We go dumber. We going down. They make good party music. They make good party hits. Like if you want to go back to during the time where we was having house parties, you feel me? You hit up the whole block and say pull up on a Friday night. We throwing a party. Bring your girl, bring your homies, bring everything type stuff, and we just gonna bump some music. We gonna have fun. We gonna dance it out. You know, y'all remember that time? Maybe y'all too young, you know, or maybe you too old. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like they make good music. That during that time, I would play iKON, and I would just dun dun dun. We going Dumb and Dumber. You feel me? I see all the dance battles going on, like stuff like Step Up. You feel me? Like Stop the Yard. That would be hard.
What's up? 볼륨을 높여 쿵쾅대는 베이스 가는 그저 머리 연습해
Turned up.
비틀비틀 뒤뚱뒤뚱거리는 모습이 마치 팬웨이
Oh baby 감히 누구였나요 내 맘이 매워요 그렇게 쳐다보지 말아요 그 눈빛이 차가워요 저 달이 차오를 때면 소리쳐 라라라라라
Y'all better turn up with me or subscribe.
소리쳐 라라라라라 준비됐어 Let's get done
And Dumb and I need to experience a concert because when I'm watching these concerts, all I see is like their fan memorabilia, you know, going like this, moving. But I wonder if they're in there jumping, in the crowd jumping up and down. I wonder if they're going crazy, you know. Again, this is in Seoul, so I don't know if, you know, in Seoul as well as Japan, I think they're more reserved when it comes to concerts. You know, it's not too much about dancing and getting hype. It's more just about appreciating the music. You know, watching them do their thing. I know in America they probably you feel me, singing their heart out, jumping up and down and stuff. So I wonder if it's the same during these concerts too. I know some of y'all been to an iKON concert. Please let me know what the energy is like. Because I'm watching it and I'm like, they not hype enough for me. For a song like this, I need people to jump on stage, you know, and go crazy. You feel me? For a song like this, I need to see the whole fan memorability going like this because they jumping all together type stuff. But I ain't seen it. I guess it's moving.
Break it down
하늘이 빙글빙글 머리가 지근지근 걸음은 뒤뚱뒤뚱 We go way
Damn.
하늘이 빙글빙글 머리가 지근지근 걸음은 뒤뚱뒤뚱
I don't care. We turn it up. We going. I'm watching. Like, you gotta be dancing right now. We going Dumb and Dumber. I just gave y'all 3 bangers of iKON back to back. What more do you want from me? Like, for reals, before you what more do you want from me to subscribe? I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to the channel. I got more iKON coming, and you know it is. And especially when they come back, going to be the craziest time. So I need y'all to get with me now before that happens.